What's up, everybody? Dr. Evil Genius, back with another gameplay commentary, my second on the PlayStation 4. This time bringing you some gameplay from me frolicking in the fields of Stonehaven. Before I get into the gameplay, I want to talk to you about this breakfast sandwich that I had this morning, before I started recording this commentary. Now, I will talk about my polyamorous relationship later on, but to the point about the breakfast sandwich, one of my lovely ladies decided she was going to make me a breakfast sandwich this morning. And normally a breakfast sandwich in my house would consist of eggs, some cheddar cheese. I love cheddar cheese, or any other kind of exotic cheese. Just don't give me American. This shit is boring. You know, some ketchup on there, maybe a different sauce, maybe even a barbecue sometimes. Some buttery toasted bread. Love buttery toasted bread, right? Just like Ed and Eddie. But when I was handed the sandwich, which I was expecting to be a normal as breakfast sandwich, I was given a warning: don't die. And I'm thinking, oh, it's got to be because of the size of the sandwich, because it did look a little bigger than it normally does. I mean, they had the sausage in there, 3 eggs. I'm on a high protein diet, all that good stuff. So I take a bite into it, and it's like, oh, fucking shit. She put Nutella on the sandwich. Now, think about that. Eggs, sausage, cheese, ketchup, buttery toast with Nutella. Now, that sounds like some strange-ass shit, because it is some strange-ass shit. But I gotta tell you, as strange as that shit was good. I have a major sweet tooth. And yes, I know I'm a personal trainer, but I ate basically whatever the fuck I want, so sue me. But wow, that sandwich was good. And it was strange, and it was good. And it was good and strange for a strange guy. So props to one of the lovely ladies of the house for creating some strangeness that was pleasing to the palate. Now, on to the gameplay. I did say at the end of my last video, which I just uploaded maybe 2 hours ago, I did say that I was going to try to link up with JD from New York. He's the only YouTuber I subscribe that openly rages on his game. I mean, sometimes Thunder complains about the games or stuff like that, but open rage, that's JD from New York. And one of the reasons why I linked up with JD from New York is because he's from New York. And of all the YouTubers I've seen, none of them are from New York like myself. So we have a geographical connection with him being from New York and me being from New York. So I wanted to link up with him, and we got in some gameplay. I think he was streaming on Twitch last night for most of our session. I think we were on there for maybe 6 or 7 hours. From the evening hours, I ended up missing the Knicks game, which was definitely worth missing. I mean, they gave up 35 points to Al Jefferson. What the fucking fuck? Anyway, so we had a good time. It was me, JD, Omen, and a couple of other guys that we partied up, and we played a lot of kill confirmed. This is one of those games. I turned in a decent performance on a map that there's not a lot of movement. The map is so big. Everybody has their big boy sniping pants on, and so I do what I can with the tracker. A lot of people are using thermals. I don't like to scope in and lose peripheral vision, so I like the tracker sight on maps where a lot of people are going to be stationary, scoped in with their sniper rifles. So it just so happens that JD drops a chem strike, so I definitely wanted to bring this to you, because don't hold your breath looking for a chem strike from me. I play way too recklessly, running out in the middle of maps, getting shot in the back constantly, bad spawns. I don't know how these guys are dropping chem strikes. I try to watch as many videos as I can of people people dropping chem strikes, and they just don't work out for me. Wow, I showered this guy with bullets, no hit markers, and it was really bad. The hit detection last night was really bad. Every lobby we went into had at least 3 or 4 campers sitting in the corner. we have very few games where the game was really entertaining and lively. So I only got like 2 or 3 games that I recorded that I felt were even remotely entertaining enough to upload on this channel. And the characters that we met along the way, I mean, again, I guess I'm gonna say this at the risk of sounding like a broken record. The camp in this game and the attitudes of the people that employ the tactic, it just leaves me dumbfounded. One guy in particular, and I had to mention this guy because, wow, that's all I gotta say. This guy spent the whole match, I think he was in our lobby probably for like 5 or 6 games or so. And we were calling him out for sitting in corners, not playing the objective at all. And he tries to give the excuse when we're calling him out, and he says, well, you know, I'm a sniper, so that's why I didn't grab tags. That's the point of the fucking game, dude. To grab tags. Grab tags to win. So one of the things that I kept repeating to myself is, it's amazing how these guys have no interest in winning the game. And in some ways, it feels almost like they're trolling us on purpose. Like they can't. Like people know that people hate campers. They watch YouTube. They see how much people hate campers, and they say, "Well, if we camp, we might end up on YouTube." And you know how it is. A lot of people, they don't care how to get attention, because bad publicity is good publicity as long as people are talking about you and you're relevant. And I wish that people would say, wow, I hope I wind up on YouTube for doing something really awesome and fun and skillful, or whatever you want to call it. But these guys, it just seems like, yeah, I'm going to end up in a YouTube video if I sit in this corner and people bitch and moan about me being a coward. I don't know. But another thing that he said that had me laugh, I actually laughed this guy out of the lobby. So follow this train of thought with me if you can, because I couldn't. So after a match, he gets called out for his camping, and he says, well, you're supposed to camp because the AI, the computer, does it. And I laughed so fucking hard in his face, he left the lobby. I mean, really, you're going to tell me that it's okay for you to be a bitch-ass camping coward because sometimes the AI does it, because the AI will sit down. If you look at Squad's gameplay, if you choose a Marksman rifle or a light machine gun or a sniper rifle, occasionally you'll find one of them sitting in the back of a map. There goes the chem strike, by the way. JD pulled that one off. You'll see that sometimes you'll find them there, and it's like, that's your reasoning, dude? Your reasoning for being a camping ass coward is because the computer does it. Right. Okay. So I laughed him out of the lobby, and we had so many guys like this. One of the guys was saying that we didn't like his camping because we were bad players. When he was in our lobby, he lost every single game. We torched his team every single time. But apparently we're bad players because we actually want to play the game that we spent hundreds of dollars to be able to play. So, but anyway, it was overall a pretty fun time. It was fun to rage around with JD and his crew. It was a lot of fun. I played until like I was starting to fall asleep, and my left thumb started to hurt from sprinting so hard through so many games, through so many straight hours of ponage. We lost very few games. I think sometimes we would leave lobbies because the bullshit was so fucking out of this world that sometimes it was just fucking unplayable. But it was overall a pretty fun time. I think I ended up going like 23-6 in this game, which is not bad for a game that goes to the limit. I think I may have 1 or 2 other games that I recorded that I may or may not put on this channel. I reserve the right to change my mind because it's my motherfucking channel. As I get shot in the back by a sniper that just spawned. They really need to fix the IEDs and the spawning in this game. Shit is terrible. fucking terrible. The gameplay is coming to an end here. Again, I want to give a shout out to JD and his crew. You were really fun to play with. A couple of them subscribed to my channel. So a lot of thanks and appreciation goes out to you guys. It looks like I'm going to be closing in on 50 subscribers soon. Hopefully another week or so, I'm hoping. And then I can do a thank you for 50 subscribers as if I mean anything in YouTube land. Well, maybe one day. Anyway, if you like the commentary, I'd appreciate it if you hit that like button. And I'll see you on the next video.